Now for three-point perspective. Here is the three-point perspective warm-up that's in your packet. The difference between the two-point is now you have lines that are foreshortened as they go up and recede in the distance for height. Your horizontal ones still recede and are foreshortened to the left and right vanishing point. Now all lines will go to some vanishing point. What you're asked to do on this warm-up is, utilizing the structure given, construct a letter or numeral in three-point perspective. For my example on the page, I have what I call the TJF. This is a hybrid numeral or letter that has all the different things you might run into doing different kinds of letters or numbers. Let me go through how that was constructed to give you some ideas how you might have to do yours. First of all, you can see that I gave you the basic structure of 3 columns, 5 rows, just in case you need them. Now for mine, I'm going to extend these down, and I'm going to do it very lightly, remembering that all my vertical lines now are going up towards the vanishing point. And now as I do my rows, I can start constructing my letter. I'm going to put it on this face. Well, I know the T is like this. And I know the J is going to come down this side, going up towards the vanishing point and coming down. I know I'm going to need a little inside of the J that comes down like this. Then it's going to turn and come over here. Now the top of this little J part would be like this, and this curves onto this and then onto that, so that I have my J going down like this, again going to the 3-point but curving onto the bottom. And now I have my F part on this side, which means that I have this little tongue coming out. But it doesn't come all the way to the edge of the box. It's like this. Here's the TJF. Now, to put it in perspective, I've got it slanted up towards its 3rd-point perspective. I've got the left hand foreshortening. Now to get the depth. Now to do this, I'm going towards the right vanishing point, and I can start off, and I find at the top, because this is at the front edge of the box, it'll be at the back edge of the box. It will go all the way back there like this. On the other side, it goes behind itself. So I just see up under it a little bit. Inside the J, I see this contour and it goes behind itself. But then I come down here to this curve, and again we use our curve rule, where the line must bounce off the straight edge. And this line comes back. But I don't know where that stops. Likewise, there's another one from this valley. But I'm not sure where it stops. Or one off this corner. And it doesn't stop back here because this one doesn't come clear out to this one. Not an edge, it's back in there somewhere. And here's another one. I'm not sure where it stops. And here's another one, a valley. Now this valley, it's just like the T we did in 2-point perspective, and we found the twin of this corner by finding this line and one of these two. Well, we've got this line back here. Now all we have to do is find either this line or this line. Well, this line comes from this point and goes to the vanishing point. So if we come back here to its twin, and we go to the vanishing point, we'll find where that intersection is. Now we've located that intersection, we know where that line stops. Now the one thing we know about this corner is the line here comes down from this one, so this one will come down, coming from the vanishing point, down this way. And this line continues on down here. So if I started here from this corner, I draw it until it goes behind the tongue, but then I see it comes out the bottom because it comes just like this one's twin right here. And since this one curves onto the bottom, this one will curve onto the bottom. Now our solution is to try and figure out where this thing ends. Well, we know that this line right here is from this corner, which is on this line from this corner. And we can find the twin of that corner right here. So if I extend through this twin point from the vanishing point, it's going to come out and intersect this line. That gives me the twin of that corner right here. And once I have the twin of that corner, I know this line goes up towards the vanishing point. So I extend it up like that. And that gives me the receding sides. Here you have the finished TJF in 3-point perspective with depth and also with foreshortening as it gets taller. You don't have to do any hybrid letter unless you want to. Just pick a numeral or a letter that you like and put it into the box for your warm-up. Then we'll move on to the final.